Let's do this. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm with you in the kitchen once again with a new recipe that I found online, obviously. Today I am making beef short ribs. Ever since I was small, I remember seeing like movies or whatever shows where people would take out this like huge pot of just like something, and then inside looked like stew, or I don't know what it looked like to me, but it looked delicious. So I decided to make beef short ribs today because I recently got a Dutch oven for Christmas and I haven't been able to really use it. So this was a very long process. It was maybe like a 3-hour process. So I'll kind of go over what I did. First started off with pouring myself the best cheap glass of wine I could find. So because you're going to be cooking with this wine, you don't need anything too expensive because you are mixing it in with other things. So I used a Cabernet. It was one of those huge bottles for like $5. And yeah, so what I did was I chopped up some onions, some carrots, smashed some garlic up. I seasoned my ribs with salt and pepper, and you have to be really generous with that just because it is a thick cut of beef or a thick cut of meat. Now after that, what I did is I browned the meat in the Dutch oven over the stovetop. And why you want to do this is because you want to get all the flavors, so it's kind of searing the meat. If you don't do that and you just put everything in a pot and put it to bake, it's kind of just like boiling meat. After I browned the ribs, I took that out. In the same pot, I sauteed the onions and the carrots and the garlic. And after that, I put the red wine and the stock right into it and put the beefs in there to start cooking with everything. After a few minutes, you definitely want to cook out the alcohol first in the red wine, just because you don't want it to be such a harsh flavor. After you do that, you put in your herbs and your spices. So what I used is bay leaf and fresh rosemary. So you just throw that in there, pop the lid over the top, and then you're gonna put it in the oven to cook for 2 hours. So now what I'm gonna do is pull that out and I'm gonna see how my first attempt was at making these beef ribs. All right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's get some of this sauce. Oh, there's my bay leaf. Thank you so much for coming. Alright, this looks so good. Now I'm just gonna drizzle some vinaigrette over the arugula. And there is the completed dish. Beef short ribs with some mashed potatoes and an arugula salad. That is so good with potatoes. I always thought it was gonna be so difficult to make just because it's a long cooking time, but it's super basic ingredients. Toss it in a pot, and that's it. So thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button and like this video if you want more content like this. And if you guys have any requests, just leave them down in the comments below. All right, guys. Bye. See you next week.
I want you to do that and then be like, all right, let's dig in. Okay. So that can be how you open.
See, I'm all a character online because Connie's the one that's telling me what to do.